Zdravím vás, přátelé, kamarádi, zpátky u hry Hogwarts Legacy, epizoda 6, kde budeme dále pokračovat v našem čarodejnickém příběhu. Ty vlasy jsou fakt hrozný. Třeba musím zjistit, jak to funguje tady ty blábole. Dostanu se ještě do té školy na ten Expelliarmus. Chci udělat 6 uhybů, ale myslím, že v tom turnamentu už jsem to vyhrál. Dělal jsem rád. Tak přátelé, kamarádové, omlouvám se, už jsem tady. Tak.
I wish there was something I could do.
I did tell you not to
Revelio.
on those Greek snap seedlings. It's not the written exam that worries me. When my
Lumos.
grandfather went to his school, Dilys Derwent was the headmistress. Marvelous.
Revelio.
Have you ever seen a professor outside?
Tady máme teleport pro rychlé cestování. Houbičky. Musím se na ten Expelliarmus. Jestli tam uvidím nějakého mozkomora. Tady určitě bude bydlet Hagrid.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be
No,
on
tak
your guard.
už ses vyprndala. Ty dialogy mě jednou zrujnujou, fakt.
What's going on here? Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better
Musíme
circumstances.
se podívat po těch bednách.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Druhá bude určitě v tom baráku.
Revelio.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should see them, Mummy.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't.
Tak jsme dostali nějaké 2 obracečky. Tak.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Found ya! Not fond of this perspective. Me down! Put me! How long are we doing this?
Jo, funguje to.
Put me back down, right now! Whoa! What? Who are you? We come from here. Die for that.
Incendio.
Oh, watch the light go out of your eyes.
A už mu běžel další na pomoc.
Yo there! Stop! We can hold
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Kurňa, jsem nevybral.
Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
To je moc otázek, moc odpovědí.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Yeah,
This
bedna.
trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines.
Expelliarmus. Si to budu muset vyzvednout.
As well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
Děkuju. Teď si půjdu vyzvednout Expelliarmus. Teď asi zbavila kufry.
Young Slytherin.
No to tak
Scrub knows about the old
No,
book
chci.
you found.
Ne? Má, toto chci. No, Ne, a tam se taky budu muset zastavit. Někam tady, ať nemusím běhat kilometry. Quest. Tohle si vyzvednu ten Expelliarmus. Když jsme ho tak pracně udělali. Během se zúčastnit obrany proti černé magii. Babko, vybal mě to.
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Zdání může klamat.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Maria, kam mě zase posíláš, babko? Ach, ten Expelliarmus. R3. na ráno. Budu cvičit obranu proti ruské mafii.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
A už ujme Expelliarmus. Tak, a jdeme dělat další úkol.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may
Incendio.
save your life one day.
Ale strašně dlouho to načítá.
Expelliarmus!
Tak, a bude moc zbrojovat. Podíváme se na další úkol, co je toto? Pomůžeme Strejdovi Goblinovi, ježiš, to je štreka. World map. Tady máme ten. Tady byl někde ten. Jo, travel.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Tak, teď. Tady se dá něco koupit. Ukaž žiďáku. Co
Hello,
prodáváš?
sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Tak tu si nechám tu šálu, ukaž. Co tady máš?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
Tak. Že mám nějakou turbošálu dobrou. Ani o ní nevím. Dáme si turbošálu. To nechci. Já chci turbošálu. A jdeme pomoct
After
Křetovi.
what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Asi nemůžu opít ani tu. To jsou ty vedlejšáky.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Tady něco je. A je to zlý.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Lumos! Accio!
Někde bude určitě potvora. Kde pak se schováváš? Tam seš.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ale to ještě někdo musí obít. Ježišmarja, co to je, ty vole?
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Pavouky zabíjet, vlky zabíjet.
An encampment. This must be it. Incendio! Protego!
Vlčí nora byla zahnána. A hurá za strejdo goblinem. Zachránit ho. Třeba nám dá klíče od baráku. A my si lutneme ty. To je vypadá nějaká aréna.
I know a Merlin trial.
Já do prdele.
You won't get away with that.
How many of you are
Humans are worried about.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Ježišmarja, ještě tady je.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, that was meant for me? Not quite.
Protego!
You won't stop me.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Your spells glance off of me. Easily diverted. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you? I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio!
A dost.
You won't survive this, my young man.
Protego!
Much too slow.
Ty vole, tady to, kam vytočíš ty jantare.
Stop us. If only Ranrock were here to see this.
Ty vole, to je taky zaměřovač útok. Takže už nemám ani život. Do prdele.
Was that your best? One more, take it.
Ježišmarja. Je po mně, no. Tak je po mně. Ach jo. Takže musím vybombardovat tady ty kluky ušaty.
Looks as if there's more than one way to... How many of you are there? Accio! Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death.
I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay.
What an unfortunate end for you. Enjoy suffering, do you?
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Expelliarmus!
Yeah.
Ranrock won't be
Tak kde seš, prcku, pojď.
Expelliarmus!
Tam toho chci, aby slezl dolů.
Is that the best you could do? That was unimpressive. But this is sad. Really, it is. Why have you not run away?
Expelliarmus!
You won't get away with that. Go down!
Tak.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
To by bylo. Teď se zbavím tady toho parchanta nahoře.
What's that for?
That was quite something.
Tak.
Now, to free Arn's cards. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Vrať se, mozaiku. Nemůžu ještě klobouček?
Eight legs is simply too many.
Těch pavouků tady mohlo být víc.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Nazdar, skřete, už jsem tady, nesu dobrý zprávy.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Už jsem to dostal. Přilbu. Tak, kam se vydám teď? takto. Je to jako točilo.
Revelio.
To si hned vemu, ale kde to je?
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Accio! Revelio. Accio. Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place. Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help. Especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Mám najít prsten, jo?
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
To bylo zdlouhavý. To povídání je strašně zdlouhavý. Do prdele. Co to kurva je? Za škaredou. No je. Aha, tady už jsou trošku vyšší levele. Ale si taj trdlíku. Au, ne! Ale plávtý.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
A tady něco je.
Could it be? A visitor?
Bezhlavejník, ne? No tak ne, no.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
My si strašně rád přeluštil ty dialogy, ale to je fakt strašně zdlouhavý.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Tak přátelé a kamarádi, a touto hodinu a něco už máme za sebou a já se s tímhle videem s vámi musím rozloučit. Děkuju všem a uvidíme se u dalšího natáčení, kde budeme dále pokračovat.